Hey everybody, welcome to the Positive Impact Project with Ingrid Kerzinger. Today I have Donald Lewis on with us. He is a personal trainer and he does a lot of different things. He's going to talk to us about his journey and share some information that may be helpful to all of you today. If you have any questions, feel free to type those in so we can get the answers for you either during the live feed or after. Thank you so much, Donald, for being on with us today. So tell us a little bit about what you do right now.
Right now, I'm documenting. I'm shooting a documentary. I'm the camera guy, the editor, everything, and I'm putting it on my website, Instagram, you name it, of me getting back into tip-top shape. I weighed at my heaviest about 308 pounds, and I lost like 100 pounds.
Wow.
And life happened, and I gained most of that weight right back. And through that process, I've learned what makes you overweight, having fat eyes, self-image, the whole nine. Now you see me coming right back down, and I'm showing it to the world day by day what I'm doing. And I'm training one person, and she's getting great results. And then I want to shoot that out to the world to show them my particular process, the mind-body connection.
And you're working on a book, is that right?
Working on a book. We finished the science portion of the book, the diet, all that. Now what's happening is I'm just doing the diary portion, just me and my client. I've already documented her first 28 days of how she lost her first 20 pounds, all the workouts, everything for people to follow, so they get to follow a different body type and what it takes for a person that was deconditioned to lose X amount of pounds. So it's the first book is going to be a 3-week book process on how the quick start to transforming your mind and body.
Wow. It sounds really exciting, actually. You know, there's a lot of information out there on weight loss, but I feel like we're moving in a different direction now, that we're looking a little deeper, that it's not like let's just get a pill and take that pill, but it's about really understanding the root cause and going deeper into how to solve that. It sounds like you're tapping into it.
Yeah, we have an extreme diet. I call it, if you're sick, you're crazy, you do our extreme diet and you get extreme results. Then we have a half crazy diet, then we have a normal diet. And of course I do the extremely crazy when she does that too, and you get results 10 pounds in a week, that type of deal. Then we run into plateaus, and then we know how to work through those. The thing about diet is adherence. And not only that, having the right type of diet to where when you lose a certain amount of weight, you don't gain it back. So that includes a whole lot of protein consumption. And when you do an extreme diet, like we do mostly liquids, you have to have a lot of nutrition being funneled to the body so that you don't burn out. So we pack all that into it, and that came from me I failed my way into this. I just messed up a lot of times.
Great way to learn.
And I don't believe in willpower. I teach you how to go straight to that good old subconscious and how to deal with the issue, because you can have all the plans you want, but if you do not stick to it, you have a problem. And so that was my problem, learn how to stick with it.
That makes sense. Well, I think it's wonderful. Can you tell us a little bit about how you got into this? Like what brought you on this journey?
I was on a date, and this girl was looking at this guy on the movie too much, and I didn't like it. And I was eating popcorn, like, okay, something needs to happen. So I started doing Taebo, and I kicked that big old leg out, and I was like, woo, Billy too much for me. And I decided, I need to learn how to run. So I went out and started running, and I went out and I was running. I couldn't run half a mile without getting gassed. And this guy, he would see me do it, and he just came out on the porch and he said, I don't know why your big ass is running. You ain't gonna lose no weight. that did something to me. And instead of allowing that to discourage me, that motivated me. So then 2 years later, I was running my first 20 miler. And so I fell in love with running. But the problem was adherence. Kept getting on a diet, falling off a diet, letting all types of things happen. And I learned one thing for sure: nobody makes you mad. Nobody makes you anything. Stress eating, all this emotional binge eating, all the kind. These are choices. They're just unconscious choices. And when you start practicing forms of mindfulness, you can get a grip and knowing your why. So that's what got it started.
That's great. I think a lot of people, want to get there and just don't know how. And I think it's really exciting that you just found your own path and now you're helping others to walk that. So right now you are providing a service, aren't you, for helping others? Okay.
One person.
So you're not necessarily taking on other clients right now?
I prayed, and God, universe, source, whatever you want to call it, told me one person, and she's the one. Our slogan for this year is desperation. I'm desperate to get this done. And I believe that when people are desperate, they can make things happen. And I'm not talking about desperation in a negative sense, but the problem a lot of times with us now is that we're so comfortable. And you have to become so uncomfortable that you do something to where you're actually able to see in a mirror, this is what I am now and what I want to be. So I'm just desperate, and she's desperate. So anytime I try to deal with anything outside of that, it doesn't work. So I'm dealing with her, and then when that process is up, then I'll start training groups of people.
And you do have a journey right now that you are making available, though, online and
it's
website.
Inspiring, and it's really picking up. It's inspiring people. My website is donaldjspeaks.com, and Facebook and Instagram is Watch Donald Lose. That's the deal.
So on there, what do people find on your
My
website?
day-to-day, what I'm doing, what I'm eating, my struggles. I just want to be real transparent and let people know that it's not a cakewalk, but it's worth it. But nothing in life is really a cakewalk. If you start a new job, you're going to have to learn. And so, as Joe Dispenza puts it, breaking the habit of being yourself. That's what this is. Breaking the habit of being, I'm showing you. So when I get out there, I'm not going to be this weight loss or fitness guru that was always fit. I'm the guy that was always chubby in school. I'm the guy that lost weight, gained it back. I can relate. So that's what it's about.
That's great. So people can actually just see what you're doing and hopefully inspire them to follow.
Yeah.
So moving forward, I know you've got the book in the works. Is there anything else that you have planned for this journey?
Oh, man. A lot of prayer. We're doing a prayer shut-in, so to speak, in the next few weeks, March 4th. And we just want to give birth to people's visions. I believe in if we can get together and have a group intention, things can happen, instead of having group intentions about what's so wrong with the president, what's wrong on Twitter, all that kind of stuff. Let's focus as much energy as we can on what we want and put enough energy out there. So I'm just, instead of talking about it, got an event going.
Great. And can they find that on your website as well?
On the website, I'm going to put the information out on my Facebook page in a few days, getting all the graphics done. But they're going to be able to participate online, live, or whatever. But we're going to ask people to send in their requests. And we just want to believe for whatever. Because I've been noticing, as I've been doing these particular prayers and meditations, things been happening for myself and others that are connected to me. So I want to share it.
That's great. Yeah. Thank you so much for coming on today and sharing with us. We've got a couple hellos. Mary says hello. Thetis says awesome. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you have any questions, let us know. Is there anything else you want to share? Anything else that you might be able to say that can inspire others that might be struggling?
No matter what they say, you can do it.
We need that just on the wall every time we wake up in the morning.
That's it.
I love that. Thank you so much for coming on with us today.
Thank you.
Thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you guys next time on the Positive Impact Project. Bye for now.